Greetings, Ben Murray here with another edition of SaaS Metrics School. Welcome. So today, talking software expenses in use in our software company, of course, in our SaaS company. So we have two big buckets of software expenses. One, internal use software, and two, software that is embedded in our SaaS application to work. And it's important to get those two buckets of software expenses coded correctly because it's the difference between COGS and OPEX, and of course, affecting our gross profit and affecting our OPEX profile. So first, internal use software. So of course, CRM systems, accounting systems, email systems, those should be one, coded to the departments that are using those. And two, those are internal use software. So again, that could hit tech support for Zendesk, it could hit the CRM system, Salesforce could hit sales or marketing, QuickBooks, NetSuite, Sage, for example, could hit G&A. So all those software expenses used internally should be coded to those departments. Now, sometimes we have Slack, Office that's used by everyone. Generally, I code that to G&A. Now, as SaaS companies scale and get really large, they start allocating some of those back office expenses, IT expenses up to the departments, but that's much later on. So internal use software, we don't want that all sitting in G&A. We want that coding to the departments that are using those. So that's the first bucket. The second is any software that's used in our SaaS application to make it work. That is going to be coded to DevOps in the COGS area. And of course, that's going to impact our gross profit. Classic example I like to use is Twilio. So if you send messages, emails through our application, whether we charge for those or they're free, but it's part of our feature set and it's needed to deliver on our contractual obligations and what we're providing in our product, we're going to code Twilio and that type of expense into COGS, into the DevOps area. So anything used in the application to make it work is a COGS expense and coded to DevOps. We don't want that coded down into our R&D cost center. Those should just be all those just internal tools that our software team is using. So again, two big buckets here: internally used software coded to those departments using those software. Sometimes they could be coded to G&A if it's used by everybody. And then the software that's embedded in our SaaS application to work, that's going to be coded to DevOps in the COGS section of our SaaS P&L. Important to get these expenses coded correctly because it does impact margins by revenue stream, COGS versus OPEX, and our OPEX profile. So a little bit about software expenses in our SaaS company. Thanks.